gave you the confidence on guidance that you're going to continue to see these strong sales gains continue?
Well, Sarah, overall, our business continues to be very strong. If you look at all of our core categories, whether it's coffee, our consumer foods, which is peanut butter and jelly and Uncrustable sandwiches, and even our pet business, both in cat and pet snacks, was strong in the category. We grew 80% of our portfolio, and well over half of it gained share. So that obviously gave us the confidence. Obviously, we know a little bit more about the future, and so feeling that we can continue to deliver.
The stock is up 1.3%. It's done pretty well this year, up 13% or so, but nothing extraordinary like some of the other sort of stay-at-home winners that are seeing sales gains because of the pandemic. Mark, Wall Street just doesn't seem convinced that this can continue once we get a vaccine, once people are out of their homes. What are you telling them?
Well, quite frankly, as we've seen, we've gained millions of new households. Even just in this quarter alone, our coffee business, including Folgers, gained net 1.5 million more households than last quarter. And as we've seen increased repeat purchase and now our return to investment marketing spend, we have more confidence that these consumers will stay in the franchise and we will keep our brand sticky, so to speak.
Coffee is an interesting one because, you know, the comeback of Folgers and Dunkin' and so many of the other brands that you're benefiting from that were under pressure. Are millennials really going to change their habits? For so long, it was about craft coffee, going out to local coffee stores. You really think that won't continue once the economy reopens and people have more confidence to go out and go back to work?
Well, what we've seen is consumers have actually started new habits. Sure, they will go and consume coffee out of the home. There's no question. But given the fact that consumers have become comfortable brewing at home, whether that's through K-Cups, you know, our K-Cup business is actually tracking 2 times faster than the growth of that segment. And it's a fact that Bustelo is consumed in large part not only by its largely Latino base, but its growth is coming in large part from non-Latino millennials. And so there are a lot of new consumers across all demographics that are consuming our coffee brands, including Dunkin' and Folgers.
I think that's fascinating, and I'm sorry for harping on coffee just a little bit more, but I guess, do you envision the product category at your company getting broader, having to go more premium, anything to keep it? What are you going to do to keep it sticky, as you say, and how much is that going to cost?
Well, sure. First of all, we play in every segment. So we're in K-Cups, premium, which is the bagged coffee, and then mainstream, which is largely in canisters. The entire portfolio grew in the quarter, and we have continued to ensure that our portfolio matches the trends. And so clearly we're benefiting from our K-Cup business. Keurig has continued to increase brewer penetration, and our brands exist across the entire K-Cup spectrum. So we believe we're very well positioned to continue to grow our coffee business.
Mark, what are you seeing right now at the grocery in terms of stock-ups as COVID cases continue to reach record heights in this country, and we are seeing the new imposition of restrictions? What does that look like versus where we were in March and April? And how confident are you that you're going to have the inventory and the groceries are going to have the inventory so that we don't see empty store shelves?
Well, first of all, I'd answer that in a couple ways. Number one, the industry is better prepared in this wave in terms of making sure that all of the pieces of the supply chain are working well together. We've had fantastic collaboration with our customers, our trading partners, to ensure that we can maintain continuity across that supply chain. And quite frankly, even in the last couple weeks, at the beginning of now what is our third quarter, we have seen increased orders. So just preparedness, ensuring that the supply chain and our supply of food to the nation's consumers is secure and safe and consistent.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.